Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great morning this morning. It is Good Friday. Happy Good Friday. And it is also a coffee kind of morning. Easter weekend. I do have Friday, or today, and Sunday off. Have to work tomorrow. Stupid. That's retail, though. I'm here today to do another Verses series. I'm loving this. 2 Opus albums, in my opinion. This is going to be a hard one. We have Electric Light Orchestra, Out of the Blue. A great double live album. Versus another opus, Elton John's Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. Again, a double album. 2 masterpieces. 2 commercially successful albums for both bands. So which is better? Out of the survey I did, and I'll show you that in just a second here, 47 people responded. Thank you so much for everyone responding. That's amazing. Out of 47 people, 47% chose Out of the Blue, 40% chose Yellow Brick Road, and 13% was a tie. Again, 2 amazing 70s albums, the highlight of both bands' careers, for sure. So, ELO, Out of the Blue, remarkable album. Jeff Lynne and the boys. There's the inner sleeve. There's the back cover. A little bit of ringwear at the back, but no biggie. It is on the Jet label. Fine albums, in my opinion. Both of them. Love the harmonies. Jeff Lynne is an amazing artist. And yeah, 7th studio album, 1977 release in the US. Again, one of the most commercially successful albums of ELO's career. Sold over 10 million copies up as of 2007. So I'm sure it's upwards of more millions since then. No less than 5 singles off of the album. Turn to Stone, Mr. Blue Sky, Sweet Talking Woman, Wild West Hero, It's Over. Fine stuff. Compared to Mr. Elton John, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. This was my introduction to Elton John. This is a 3-fold. Okay. I love the pictures inside to just describe the songs. There's the band there. You don't see the band in ELO's album. Song title. This one is on the MCA label. Yeah, 1973 release, 7th studio album. Same number of albums. Sold more than 20 million albums worldwide. One of his most commercially successful albums. 4 big singles off this one. Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, Benny the Jets, Candle in the Wind, and the opus Funeral for a Friend, Love Lies Bleeding, which didn't really become a single, but it's played on classic rock radio. Again, classic rock radio, I'm not even going to get into that, but they've overplayed so many tracks. It's just unbelievable. But 2 fantastic albums. 17 tracks off of Out of the Blue. I'm not going to look at every title for time, but I've included some cool songs off of both albums. The album, as far as the performers, of course, Jeff Lynne, lead vocals, guitar, slide guitar. Amazing singer-songwriter, amazing artist. You got Bev Bevan on drums, Richard Tandy on keyboards and Moog, Kelly Grosset on bass and co-lead vocals on a couple of tracks, Mike Comiskey on violin, Hugh McDowell Dowell on cello, and Melvin Gale on cello as well. Hence the word Electric Light Orchestra. They're very orchestral in a lot of their tracks, which is nothing wrong with that at all. On of Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, you've got 17 tracks, same number of tracks, including the classic lineup of Elton John lead vocals, Dave Henschel on synth, of course, Elton John keyboards and piano. Excuse me just a second. You got Davy Jones on all guitars and banjo, Dee Murray on bass, Nigel Olsson on drums, Ray Cooper on percussion, tambourine, and Kiki D does some backing vocals on All the Girls Love Alice, one of my favorite tracks off the album. Some of the highlights, the opening track, Turn to Stone, amazing harmonies on that one. Off of Out of the Blue, this is what I'm going to be talking about here. I'm not going to compare the tracks between the two albums, again for time. Next is the opus orchestral of Sweet Talking Woman. Great upbeat track. I love Starlight, kind of funky, slow, but the vocals are awesome. Some of the deeper tracks in the album are really, really good. Jungle, cool track. Love the echoes in the vocals. Nice deep track for sure. I like Standing in the Rain. Love the strings in that one. So good. Mr. Blue Sky is a classic. Beatlesque for sure. Great solo in that as well. Then you've got the rockin' track, Birmingham Blues. Really, really good stuff. As well as the bluesy Wild West hero to end the album. Classic stuff. Some of the tracks I've chosen off of Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. Okay. This one here. You got the classic opus, the opening track, Funeral for a Friend and Love Lies Bleeding. When I first put that on and you just listen to it, it's just, where is this song? What is this? It's just friggin' amazing. And it's a rockin' track. Love Lies Bleeding is such a rockin' track as well. The Beautiful Candle in the Wind about Marilyn Monroe. Love the guitars and the harmonies. Great band, Elton's band. Nothing, not taking away from ELO's, but that classic lineup of Elton's band was so good. Benny and the Jets, overplayed, but it's again a classic track. Listen to the bass. The bass is so good. And the crowd, of course, like it's a live show. Cool stuff. 4 in a row. 4 tracks in a row off of this album. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, the title track. Elton's vocals are so good and the drumming kicks in. Great track. I always loved Grey Seal. I always loved that track. The piano, the jangly guitars. Again, the bass and the drums on that one. The slow and jazzy, I've seen that one too. I've seen that movie too. Wow. Dramatic track. And it's a great drumming on this one. The great drumming on this one for sure. Then you have the upbeat All the Girls Love Alice with Kiki D doing some co-lead vocals. Love how the chorus slows down in the middle of the track. And it ends with harmony. Dramatic, great harmonies and strings. Great way to end the album. So, this is what I wrote as I was making my notes. ELO, I don't know if you can see that, 4.5. Elton John, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, 4.5. And I wrote It's a Tie. I think both of these are fantastic albums. I can't say one's better than the other. I think on their own, they're amazing. If you do verses, I think they're both remarkable albums. Highlights of both bands' careers. And yeah, let me know in the comments below what you guys think. of both albums. I mean, have a listen again of both albums. Just show and see how good each album is. And put some comments below. Let me know what you thought. And again, thank you to everyone who's supporting and leaving wonderful, wonderful comments. And please like and subscribe as well. Have yourself a great rest of the day. Have a great Easter weekend. Love you all. We'll talk again soon. Bye now.